let God heal you. Let him heal you of your unhealed trauma wounds, past pain, hurt. Let him heal you. So yeah, the Lord has given me a couple dreams indicating this, okay? And if you guys know, like a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago at this point now, I had made like a 3-part healing series because I stepped away from social media because God told me to step away for 3 days, and he gave me 3 dreams regarding healing things that I had been holding on to. And, and I came on here and I shared it because I know for a fact other people are going through the same thing. But nonetheless, I had another dream last night, and actually based on one of my devotionals that I got tonight too, what it was talking about in there reminded me of another dream that I had about 3 weeks ago where God was saying the same thing in that dream as well. So last night in my dream, me and my kids had moved to a new place, right? A new home, okay? And we also had a white car. Now, you guys know, anytime you have dreams and it involves a vehicle, pay attention to the color of it and pay attention to what type of vehicle it is, okay? Nonetheless. So white always, and I told you guys before, signifies purity, innocence, new, right? Me and my kids moving into a new place, new beginnings, okay? But my ex have showed up. Now, in this particular dream, my ex it's not so much about him as it is what he represents. My ex represents the past. Now, is my ex part of the past? Hurt, trauma, wounds? Yes, he did play a part in my wounds. But in this dream, he wasn't representing himself. He was representing all of my past, my unhealed trauma, okay? So he was like staying with us. And I got to the point where like I was fed up. Like I didn't want him there anymore. And I remember going up to him in my dream and I told him, I said, look, I said, you have to go. Like I have forgiven you. I have forgiven you, but you have to go. You have 24 hours to pack up and leave. And something I want to note too, my car, I noticed that my trunk was open and my drawers were unlocked and my keys were sitting in like the middle console. So when I was talking to God about this dream, right, he was telling me the reason why my car, like the trunk was left open and my car door was unlocked with my keys sitting right there, which is what? That's susceptible for it to be stolen, right? You got the keys sitting right there, baby. Like anybody can just open the door, hop up in there, take your car and drive off, right? But what it represented was my unhealed trauma, like my pain, right? My unhealed trauma makes me more susceptible to attacks from Satan. It makes me more susceptible to Satan wanting to keep me in like the old mindset, right? Not being able to trust. Y'all know I'm on this God ordained relationship spouse journey as well. God is doing a new thing in my husband. But if I still associate with the past, I'm going to miss what God is doing. I've made videos about this before, y'all, so this ain't nothing new, okay? I'm going to miss what God is doing because I'm staying in the past mentally. I told you guys before that when it comes to Satan, one of the things that he'll do and wants to do is keep you, making it hard for you to be able to receive love and give love, making it hard for you to trust. Like he does all this through trauma, through the things that you have been through. But if you don't heal, if you don't allow God to heal you, those wounds stay stuck on you, okay? Think of it like leprosy in a way, which brings me to my other dream that I had a few weeks ago. So there were a lot of things that happened in this dream, y'all, but I'm only going to bring up what pertains to this particular topic, okay? I remember looking in the mirror in my dream, and I had like this sore like on my face, right? And I was peeling it, okay? When I peeled it, my skin, you could tell it was still hurt, but you could tell that it was getting like a little bit better, if that makes sense. So tonight, and I don't believe in coincidences, y'all know I don't, okay? So tonight, one of my devotionals that came through was in regards to healing, and I'm gonna show you. And it brought up Jeremiah 17:14, which I'm gonna pull that scripture in a minute, but y'all check this out. Leprosy, a metaphor for the soul's decay without God, okay, symbolizes the effects of sin, numbing pain, and deterioration. Like the leper, we may carry scars from past sins or sufferings that make us feel unworthy. Yet Jesus, who came for the broken, is ready to restore and heal, right? In our moments of brokenness, Jesus offers comfort, healing, and transformation, whether it's physical, emotional, or spiritual pain, okay? Jesus cares deeply. Approach him with humility and faith, believing in his power to restore and transform. And Jeremiah 17:14 is, heal me, Lord, and I will be healed. Save me, and I will be saved, for you are the one I praise. Psalms 147, verse 3, he heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Matthew 11, 28 through 30. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Jesus wants to heal you. Okay, he does. And y'all going and stepping into this new, like, especially if you know that you're stepping into a new season, you're transitioning into the new, you have to, this old mindset has to go, because we are going to miss what God is doing if we stay stuck in this mindset, and it sucks because the things that we've been through in life, we didn't deserve it. God knows this. Okay. That's why he wants to heal us. God is not like man. You know what I'm saying? He's not like man at all. He's not going to hurt us. He's not going to let us down. He's not going to fail us. He's never going to leave us. He's never going to forsake us. Like God is not like man, but due to our traumas, due to the pain, due to the things we've been through, we associate, even though we know better, because that's what the word tells us, right? And the word is the living truth. Even though we know better, we know God is not like man. But because of the things we've been through, we're so conditioned to hurt. We're conditioned to disappointment. We're conditioned to being let down, I mean, y'all, I've been in survival mode since I was 18 years old. God doesn't want me in survival mode. You know, he wants me to completely trust and rely and depend on him. And I want to, because I know God is a man of his word. I know I can trust in him to provide for me and so on and so forth. But because I am so used to being let down, okay, I still stumble. I still fall when it comes to trusting him. And he knows this. I told him, like, it's hard for me to trust you 100% because of the things I've been through, because of the hurt that I've endured. But nonetheless, y'all, when God is bringing you to the new, everything needs to be new, okay? Your mindset, you're going to miss, especially if you're on this God-ordained relationship journey as well, and, you know, the healing that needs to happen with that. Like I told you guys in my live yesterday, like this weight that we're in, this is a time for us to heal too, from not just from anything to do with our spouses, but from like our childhood traumas, our past relationship traumas. This is a time to heal, because if we don't, there is a very high probability that we are going to self-sabotage the new that God is doing, because we are still associating everything with the old. So if this is for you, baby, sit at God's feet, okay? Make some time with him tonight, you know, and sit at his feet and tell him everything. Tell him you want to heal. Come to him and let him know how you are feeling, the things you've been through. He already knows, but it's that relationship aspect. And let him know that you want to heal. Let him know you need healing. And trust in his power, as him as the ultimate healer, that he will heal you, transform you, and fix your broken heart, baby.